Where did Amen come from? Uncovering the truth about Amen, Amin, and Amun the Deity. To the seekers of the truth, Shalom, beloved. As chosen ones walking in the light of Yahuah, we must test everything and hold fast to what is righteous and true. 1 Thessalonians 5:21. One word that has been deeply ingrained in religious traditions is Amen. Spoken at the end of prayers across the world, this word has become a spiritual punctuation mark. But where did it truly come from? And is it set apart or secretly connected to ancient idolatry? Let us dive deeper and uncover the truth together. The familiar use of Amen. In modern religion, Amen is commonly understood to mean so be it or truly. It is used to confirm, affirm, and agree often at the end of prayers or declarations. However, this word, as it is spoken today, may not come from the pure tongue of the Hebrew people, but from the hidden roots of sun worship in ancient Egypt. Amen and the Egyptian deity Amun or Amin, Amun-Ra. The name Amen bears a striking resemblance to the Egyptian god Amun, also spelled Amin or Amun-Ra, a deity of power, mystery, and hidden knowledge. Amun was worshipped as the invisible god, or the hidden one, often merged with Ra, the sun god, to form Amun-Ra, the chief deity of the Egyptian pantheon. The ancient Egyptians would offer prayers and chants to Amun, invoking his name in reverence and expectation of divine favor. Sound familiar? The name Amen in ancient inscriptions was often spelled Amen, just as many pronounce it at the end of prayers today. This raises a very serious question. Are believers unknowingly invoking the name of an ancient false deity when saying Amen? The Hebrew root, amin, not amen. The ancient Hebrew scriptures do contain the word amin, yes, from the root word amen, meaning to be firm, faithful, trustworthy. It conveys truth, certainty, and agreement, and is related to the words emuna, faithfulness, and amein, truth. The correct rendering from Hebrew is amin, pronounced amein, not amen, which often sounds like amen. The difference may seem small, but the distinction is spiritually significant. One is rooted in truth, and the other possibly tied to idolatry and sun worship. Did Yahushua use amin? Yes. Yahushua, Messiah, used the term amin, amin I say to you, in his teachings, John 3:3, which is often translated in English as verily, verily, or truly. This reflects the authentic Hebrew understanding of faithfulness, confirmation, and truth, not the invocation of a deity. A warning about blended worship. Over centuries, many words and traditions from pagan nations were woven into religious practice, especially during the Greco-Roman occupation and influence. The mixing of the name Amen with Hebrew faith may be one of the many subtle deceptions of Babylon. Yahuah warned his people repeatedly not to learn the ways of the nations, Jeremiah 10:2, or to call on the names of other mighty ones, Exodus 23:13. Even something as seemingly small as a word can carry hidden weight. What if saying Amen is more than just a word of agreement? What if it's an ancient invocation? So what should we say? Many set-apart believers today are choosing to return to the pure tongue and say, Amin, the true Hebrew word meaning truly, so be it, and faithful. Hallelujah, a powerful praise meaning praise be to Yahuah. So be it, a plain and clear affirmation of agreement. Truth, as Yahushua is the embodiment of truth, John 14:6. Saying truth is a spiritual agreement with him. Final thoughts to the faithful. This is not about being over-religious or nitpicky. It's about returning to the ancient path, Jeremiah 6:16, walking in truth and spirit, John 4:24, and removing every trace of confusion and idolatry from our lips. As seekers of truth, we must ask, Am I saying what is set apart or what has been passed down through Babylon? To the faithful remnant, may we speak the language of the kingdom, lifting our voices in purity before Yahuah Most High. Baruch are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. Matthew 5-6. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Yahuah. Tehillim, Psalm 19:14. Hallelujah, amin. So be it. With reverence and love, Divina Gloria Yisrael, daughter of Zion, seeker of truth, set apart for Yahuah.